Hey guys and gals, A here. Welcome to another episode of EDC. Today we are doing our summer light carry. Small, mighty, mini items that for their size pack a good punch for what they can do. So if you want to see what my light gear carry for summertime is, or get some good ideas for other gear you can carry as well, stick around because here we go. All right, so as stated in the intro, I'm going to show you what I would carry for my light gear carry. I'm wearing athletic shorts because it's hot and it's summertime, but I still want to be prepared carry. Because when I'm wearing athletic shorts, I can't carry my leather pouch because I'm not wearing a belt, and I don't want to carry heavy gear. And shorts make it a little more difficult to carry your heavier items than when you're wearing pants and a jacket or a hoodie or items that have more capability. So I'm going to show you my gear that I think makes for a great setup for your summer carry. And then I'm going to show you what I call the mighty minis, small items that you could substitute in place of other items that I'm showing you. And all of these are small, all of these are lightweight, a lot of these are budget-friendly items, and all of them give you a lot of capabilities for the size you're carrying, as well as they're not going to weigh you down. So just put one more item out there. I actually have it in my pocket, so another item joining the list. But to start out with, what does everyone want to talk about? Knives. Knives, knives, knives. So the knife that I would choose to carry for my lightweight knife, I would probably default to the Kershaw Fraction. This is a very thin, very lightweight knife, but it has size to it. A lot of these mighty minis or small items are physically small. This one, you're getting a full-sized knife, but you're getting the weight of not a full-sized item. So to me, this one would get my pocket carry. On days when I want a knife, but I don't want to be weighed down, the Kershaw Fraction is what I lean towards. And I have the blue variation, comes in a lot of color options, and runs you about $20. So for $20, a flipper knife, you can't go wrong. And seriously guys, the weight on here makes it perfect for pocket carry. Absolutely perfect. Later I will show you some knives that are also good lightweight knives, but this one is the largest by far. So for me, that's going to get my pocket carry when I want to go lightweight. Flashlight, the light that I would choose when I want to go lightweight. I will show you my option that I would have chosen prior to getting my unboxing video gear, because I would have chosen something different. But after the unboxing gear, check out the video if you haven't. I'm gonna put a link for it up here. I believe it might be up here, but I think it's gonna be up here. But click that link and check it out, because that is where I found this piece of gear, as well as a few other items you will see, and one that you will not see in this video. But all great items. This is the Rovivon A5X. This is a sub $30 flashlight that packs a punch of 650 lumens. So you literally cannot beat that. I have the pocket clip on it, and that's how I run it. You could easily put the keychain attachment on this and run it on your keys, but it weighs practically nothing, and 650 lumens, that is that packs a punch for the size. So this, without a doubt, hands down, of what I currently own and have seen and have invested in and used and had my hands on, this is my lightweight carry flashlight. But as I said, prior to just a few days ago when this was opened, I had a different light, and I will show you what that is, as well as some other options. Rovivon A5X, sub $30, 650 lumens, sign me up all day long. Now, I like to carry secondary knives, and I like to carry multi-tools. My summer lightweight series, that is getting combined, because sometimes I will carry my main blade, I will have a second blade on me, as well as a multi-tool that has a blade. Summertime lightweight carry, one blade, one multi-tool that has a blade on it. And my multi-tool of choice is the Leatherman Style CS. Super small, super lightweight, has a carabiner, which doubles as a bottle opener, but has tools you need and that you're gonna use. Has a small knife, has a pair of tweezers in the handle, and has a file. Clean up those nails, file them down, and then the main tool on this is a pair of scissors. And I cannot stress how much I love scissors in EDC. There are times when you need to cut something and scissors are just a better option than a knife. A knife is not always the best option to cut certain things, precise cuts, cutting small bits of string precisely, or whatever the case, threads coming off of your clothing. Sometimes scissors do the job better than other items. So this one is my favorite small multi-tool. It sees a lot of pocket carry all the time. Going summer lightweight carry, give me my Kershaw fraction, give me my Leatherman Style CS, I'm good to go. Not a lot of weight, a lot of capabilities with this combo. Small knife, big knife, scissors, I'm good. Throw in the nail file and the tweezers, and I'm golden. So to round out my lightweight summer carry, I've got a knife, I've got a multi-tool, I got a flashlight, I have a pen. And my pen of choice is a Fisher Space Pen because it is compact, it is lightweight. This model has the pocket clip, and what I really like about these is when you flip them, you end up with a full-size pen. So much easier to write with than pens that stay in a compact design. So because of the capabilities of putting the cap on the back and having a full-size pen, Fisher Space Pen ranks as my #1. And these come in a lot of varieties, a lot of metals, a lot of colorations. This is a copper and black, which looks pretty hot. But so there you go. These 4 items make up what I would carry on a lightweight day in the summertime. Need lightweight gear, need some mighty minis, something that's gonna pack a punch for a big punch for a small size. This is what I would go with. Now, that's not to say this is all I would go with. Sometimes I would add other items into this mix, and we'll get into those here. So knives, you wanna know a small knife, but the fraction isn't your jam. What other options are there out there? Well, there are 2 that I just got recently. The Cold Steel Mini Tough Light, small knife, very lightweight, very good blade. Thick, stout, you can do some cutting with that. Very good blade. Very solid lockup. The Cold Steel Triad lock, one of the best locks around. That's a solid knife. If you want a more heavy duty small knife, you cannot go wrong with the Cold Steel Light. That's not your jam, you want something smaller, you want something sleeker. The Civivi Mini Elementum. The flipper action, guys, it's incredible. Tiny baby-sized knife that can handle your cutting capabilities and looks good while doing it. There's nothing to go wrong with this knife right here. No pocket clip, why? Because it disappears in your pocket. You do not need one with that. So solid options, can't go wrong with those. Flashlights. Prior to getting my Rovivon A5X, what would I have carried? I would have chosen my Nitecore Tip SE. This small flashlight that you can run on a keychain. You just insert your key loop right here and run it through your keychain. I choose to run it with the pocket carrier because I can slip this in my pocket, or I can slip it on a bag, which is often how it's carried for me. 700 lumens. This thing packs a major punch, has a lot of capabilities, very small flashlight, and it is rechargeable. So what's not to like on this? I have no idea. Nitecore Tip SC, solid flashlight, and as I said before I got the Rovivon, this would have been in my carry all the time in the summer. You want something a little smaller, a little easier than the Nitecore Tip? Nitecore Tube, 45 lumens, solid flashlight, micro USB rechargeable, itty bitty, weighs nothing, absolutely disappears on your keys or in your pocket. So a solid option. 45 lumens is nothing to joke about. That'll light up the dark, light up the night. You'll be able to find whatever it is you're looking for. Solid option. And then finally, in my small Mighty Mini flashlight options, I give you the Olight i1R2. The only twisty light that we've had in here, but it works very well. It's easy operation. When it's off, you twist it on and you get low, continue twisting and you get high. 2 modes, maxes out at 150 looms, and it is a rechargeable flashlight. USB-C it looks like. So super easy operation, foolproof, very easy to operate if you're new to flashlights. Turn it, you get low, keep turning it, you get high. So and 150 lumens, perfect. So some solid options for flashlights there. Now let's say the Leatherman style is not your jam and you want something else. Maybe you want something a little more capable with some more tools than the style. Well, the first option that I would go with, and honestly, if I don't want to carry the style because I do want more capabilities or I want the pliers on me, I always opt for my Leatherman Squirt. The PS4 option has some pliers on it. They're small, but they're spring loaded. Love these pliers. They're not gonna do any hard work for you, but they'll be able to grab something. They're like tweezers on steroids. They'll be able to grab stuff. You can pick stuff up. And in this tool, you also get a small and a large flathead. Let's see if we can get you in there. Small and large flathead, as well as a cap lifter. You also get a pair of scissors. Those are my jam. On the flip side, you have a knife that likes to get caught up. For some reason, it likes to get caught up in my key ring. But you have a knife and a awesome file that can double as a pry tool. So Leatherman Squirt PS4, lots of good capable tools. And like I said, if I need something more capable than the style, or I want pliers on me but still want scissors, solid option. Stick it in the Leatherman family. The Micra is a great option if you want a larger pair of scissors. There are other tools on the Micra, but let's be honest, if you're carrying this, the scissors are what you want. Spring-loaded scissors. You do get, it looks like you got a pin blade, you got a small flathead, you got some tweezers on the end there. You have a bigger flathead and a file. I mean, just your standard tools that come on these, but those scissors are truly some of the best around. I just find if I'm wanting to carry scissors, this is smaller and lighter, and I don't know, they just fit me a little more, but these are super capable scissors and very nice. Leatherman's not your brand. Well, how about the Gerber clutch? You can also go Gerber dime, solid option. These have some really good pliers on them, as well as quite a few tools. But all of these small multi-tools, you're gonna basically get the same thing. You're gonna get your small and large flathead. You're gonna get a cap lifter. You're gonna have a nail file. There are those small and large with the cap lifter on this side. And then you got your nail file, as well as a little net, like get under your fingernails with that. Then you got your knife. That's actually a pretty stout knife. I found it works fairly well. And then on this end, you have some kind of a cool quirky item. You have your tweezers. Very small, can come in handy, but they're very small tweezers there. And then you got an even smaller flathead right there. So good tool, Gerber dime, equally good. Recommend those all a lot, and all of them are in the Mighty Mini category, guys. They pack a punch for what they are. Say that's not your jam, you need something smaller and lighter weight. You don't need scissors, or you do need scissors because this has them, but you don't need all the things that come with that. Just give you something that gets straight to the point. This classic Victorinox Classic with the A-Locks handles is much smaller and slimmer than your standard classics, you do lose the tweezers and the toothpick in the handle. Those are not in these handles, but you still get the knife. Got the knife, you still get the file, and you still get the awesome Victorinox scissors. So scissors, secondary knife, nail file, disappears in the pocket, disappears on your keychain. So this is an excellent option as well if you want to go even lighter weight. Solid choice there. Pens. I do like that Fisher Space Pen. If I'm not carrying this Fisher Space Pen or I want to be a little more flashy, the Olight O Pen is the one of my choice. Now this one does not get into a full-size pen, but it does allow me to get a pretty good grip on it. And this acts as a fidget toy because it has the bolt action on the side. And I find when I'm carrying this that I love playing with that item. So solid option here. And my other recommendation that does get to be full size is the Zebra F301 Compact. And that one, much like the Fisher Space Pen, the cap can go on the back and you now have a full-sized pen. So a great option there. Now we're going to get into the random items. Some of these I might incorporate into my gear, even with these 4 items that I would carry already, and it just kind of depends on what I'm doing that day and how much I want to carry on me. You can find any of these on me at any time. The lever bit vault, this is an item that I will probably do a full review on because I actually love this. This is a newer piece of gear to me and I love this. I have put in here, so the leather bit vault is a it's, I don't know, pocket carry sized, has a pocket clip on it, and inside of it you have these dividers, and there's actually another set of dividers, but I removed them, and so you can hold 6 bits in here. I have 2 bits, I have a Phillips and a flathead, and then I have 2 doses each. I have 1 dose of acetaminophen, Tylenol, here, and then I have 1 Benadryl here and here. So if someone gets a headache, someone has an allergic reaction, I got you covered in my pocket all the time. This is always with me now. And then I can show you what these bits do. So you open it up, you pull out one of your bits, you close it, and you pop the bit into the end, and now you have a screwdriver. Or you pop it into the back side, and now you can get a little more leverage on whatever it is you're accessing. So these hold your standard bits, so you can fill this up with 6 of your most used bits and always be ready to go. Or you can utilize it with no bits and not even worry about the screwdriver part. Or you can do what I've done, and that is I have a combination. I've got a flathead and a Phillips because those are most used for me. And then I have some items that I always want on hand. So this pocket clip, slip that in your pocket, clip it on your waistband if you don't have them. It's not a lot of weight, but it's a lot of capabilities, and I like that. The next item that I could see pocket carrying when you need some smaller items is the Knipex. These are the Knipex extra small pliers. These are awesome. Push button, slide it up, slide it down, get it where you want it, lock in place, grab a hold of whatever it is, and it is not slipping on you. And these are itty bitty. They fit inside of my hand. They literally are smaller than my hand. Itty bitty, lot of power, definitely a mighty mini right here. I'm gonna get my hands on a Knipex small, and see how that compares size-wise. But if you're going ultra light, you want to watch what's in your pockets, but you're going to be working around the house or helping out a friend at their house or whatever it is, great tool to have on you. Next item that I would recommend is a box cutter. How often does a box cutter come in handy for cutting those Amazon packages that we're always getting? This is the Gerber EAB Light. So as the name says, it is lightweight. It is very lightweight. Your blade dulls, you can take it out and flip it, And if it dulls completely, take it out and replace it. Put in whatever your jam, your brand of box cutter blades is. But this has a great pocket clip. I've actually even used this as a cash clip. So I will slide my money in here. I have cash on me and I have a box cutter. Great item, awesome for a lightweight series, a lightweight carry. Can't go wrong with that. The last random item I have is the Gerber shard. No small setup is complete without some sort of gimmicky but functional keychain tool. This has a pry bar with a nail puller, has a cap lifter here, has your lanyard hole, and then on the end here, if we can get it to focus, that is actually cut out. It is a Phillips driver. So a lot of capabilities in the small tool. You can put it on your keychain, but it's angled, so it sits kind of funny. You can put it in your pocket, but again, it sits kind of funny. So I find that that this can ride in a bag pretty well, or if I stick it in a pocket, but kind of leave this up towards the top. I don't know, it's not as bad. Like if you have your fifth pocket, that like watch coin pocket, you can stick it in there like this and it's not terrible, but awkward shape to carry, has some function to it. And then the last two items that I will talk about, these two items I don't actually use, but I could see how they would be very functional if this is your style. Front pocket wallets. You're going minimalist, you're going lightweight, you're in athletic shorts, all you have are front pockets in a lot of cases. The Ridge wallet, it is the size of your credit cards. You have the place to slip your cash in the back, and then you can kind of open this, slide your cards in, and then when you want to get them out, you simply push your finger up here. The cards will kind of come out like this. You can fan them open, grab the card you want, use it, and then replace it back in here. Lightweight, easy to carry, and literally the size of your cards. So super good for a front pocket carry. The other one that I would recommend is the VanQuest Vault. This simply has two pockets, a window pocket and an enclosed pocket. You can fit like 3 to 4 cards on each side. And then you also have this pocket in the back. When I did carry this, I carried, a couple cards on either side and folded up cash in the back, and it worked really well. And this weighs nothing. I mean, it's some Cordura fabric, I believe. So literally weighs very little, disappears in the front pocket, but you have all the things you need. So let me know what your lightweight summer carry is. What is your go-to knife when you're wanting to be lightweight and have on those athletic shorts or the clothes without all of the pockets to put your gear? What's the flashlight you choose? Do you carry a multi-tool? What one? Do you carry a pen? What one? What am I missing? What is your lightweight gear that you carry? Let me know down below and give me your opinions on what you see here. I will be back with another video next time, so check it out. Have a great week. I'm never gonna ask you to like or subscribe. It's not my style. You do you, but I would definitely appreciate if you did, and you have the opportunity to right here. Seriously, I would appreciate the subs. But you do you. Remember, EDC, EDC. Catch you next time.